Aviation Minister Hadi Sirika says the continued success and recognition of the country in all issues relating to the World Aviation Governing Body only goes to show that it is on course in its transformation agenda in the aviation sector. The re-election of Nigeria into the ICAO Council would further spur it to push for the attainment of the ideals and objectives of the organization. Petroleum Products Pricing Regulatory Agency (PPPRA) says henceforth any marketer who fails to display prices of petroleum products at their retail outlets as stipulated by the law would be sanctioned. In a statement in Abuja, General Manager Corporate Services of the PPPRA, Apollo Kimchi, says the PPPRA decided to begin strict enforcement of this law to check sharp practices among petroleum marketers. Marketers of petroleum products must display prices of products in their retail outlets day and night or face sanctions. He explained that the PPPRA had embarked on a series of monitoring activities to enable it to gauge the market response to supply dynamics with a view to effective policies that will improve supply efficiency. He emphasized that this monitoring exercise affords the PPPRA the opportunity to ascertain firsthand the activities of the end of the value chain in the petroleum downstream sector. Members of the Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors, NARD, have blamed the nation's political leaders for the worsening health facilities across the country. They also decried medical tourism by a few privileged Nigerians. The group blamed President Muhammadu Buhari's administration for not providing a lasting solution to exodus of doctors to foreign countries due to poor welfare and deteriorating health facilities in Nigeria. The president of NARD, Dr. Ali Yusukumba, spoke at the association's annual general meeting with the theme Human Resource Challenges of Residency Training, the Nigerian Situation in the Global Mix. It is disheartening that after watching the dilapidation of Nigeria's health sector, leaders still could travel abroad and seek medical attention while abandoning millions of helpless Nigerians to patronize the nation's poor health facilities. Globally, September 29th is celebrated as World Heart Day. The day aims to increase public awareness on cardiovascular diseases, their prevention, and global impact. In this report, MCL News says with medical experts on ways to maintain a healthy heart. Isn't it wonderful? Reports.
Human heart is an essential organ of the body which ensures life. This fixed-shaped organ is located between the lungs and the middle compartment of the chest. The heart pumps blood through the network of arteries and veins, making up the cardiovascular system. The need to ensure adequate heart care highlights the celebration of World Heart Day, an international campaign held yearly on September 29th. The day informs the world on cardiovascular diseases which cause numerous deaths globally. With the theme, My Heart, Your Health, the 2019 celebration represents a promise to take steps in reducing risk to cardiovascular diseases. The main aim of World Heart Day is to encourage lifestyle changes and to expand knowledge on ways to be good to the heart.
People are no longer active, so what I normally tell people, for you to be healthy, and by extension your heart definitely will be affected. You have to have a holistic view. We have to have fresh air, exercise, sunlight, water, proper diets, and mental rest, mental and physical rest. So all these are important for health, and invariably once you have a good diet and exercise, definitely you protect your heart from the commonest disease like high blood pressure and diabetes, high cholesterol, and so on and so forth.
Your lifestyle can promote and protect your heart. For instance, somebody who sleeps well is protecting the heart. Somebody who eats well is protecting the heart as well. Somebody who minds his or her stress level is also protecting the heart. And somebody who is also mindful of use of drugs and medications is also protecting his or her heart.
There is a target by World Health Organization to reduce non-communicable disease mortality rate by 2025, thereby reducing the premature deaths caused by cardiovascular diseases. From inception in the year 2000, the day promotes the protection of the heart. Though individuals endanger their hearts leading to cardiovascular diseases, certain nutrition helps to protect the heart.
We have a few cardiologists here in Aba. When you go to specialized institutions like the teaching hospital, the specialist centers, we have Absolute, we have some cardiologists that consult there. We have Federal Medical Center, Moya, we also have some cardiologists there. We have Abia Specialist Hospital, Moya, some cardiologists attend to patients. Regular medical checkups. It's a sure way to prevent heart disease. Assess your cholesterol levels or your triglycerides, and then also do other organ tests, because the heart relates with other organs. Like the kidneys, you do your kidney function test as a way of also assessing your performance of your heart. Your blood level should be checked and it should be high. And then also that also reminds us that our diet should be balanced. We keep talking about balanced diet. It is also aimed at
people who don't eat well, people who don't exercise, people who don't even consider fruits, vegetables, nuts, and whole grain to be food. If you ask the average person, food's food, the person will tell you no. So for us, the advice is eat more of fruits, vegetables, nuts, and whole grain. Avoid alcohol, avoid cigarettes, exercise more, drink lots of water. So that's the basic advice. Then from time to time, make sure if you have any risk factor, like your parent or from a family where there's a risk, history of heart disease, high blood pressure, make sure you visit any qualified doctor or hospital. But every hospital, even primary healthcare centers, you can also go for a blood pressure check.
With the belief that every heartbeat matters, the most important thing during illness is never to lose heart. A controlled carbohydrate intake prevents risk factors for heart diseases. Isn't it wonderful? MCL News.
Still to come on the news. Nigeria at 59. Ibazu calls for more prayers. Governor Ibazu tours project. Nigeria elected into ICAO Council for 3-year term. CAF Champions League, Enyimba crash out after Al Hilal loss. Details after the break. Stay tuned.
When women pray, there are testimonies. When women pray, mountains crumble. Portis House Women's Fellowship International presents About Women Prayer Summit, an interdenominational women prayer conference. There will be worship, praise, warfare prayer, and many more. Ministry Mommy Christy Eric Uche, host. Date Tuesday, October 1st, 2019. Time 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Venue Benez Hotel, Herbert Macaulay Hall, Omongasi, Aba, Abia State. Come for a turnaround in that situation. About Women Prayer Summit, Jesus remains Lord forever. I'm true, sir.
Do not deface Abia State with posters. Do not defecate on our streets. Do not litter Abia State. not urinate in public places.
You no talk, dem go talk. Wetin make you do for dis one? I say make we go do the things wey we carry for heart. Na so one want am. Abi no be so?
Keep Abia State clean. This message is brought to you by MCLtv.
Yeah, we come back and we now go to our Omaya studios where Chetachi Chukwaja is standing by for more stories. Chetachi, good morning.
to the provision of water classroom blocks, skills training, roles, scholarship, among others to Abians.
It's now on the commission, a conducive public environment, and we energize them for effective and efficient discharge of their duties.
Governor Okezie-Ikpeazu in his speech said the mission of the Edo State Oil Producing Development Commission falls in line with his administration's objectives. He enjoins the workers to give their best for greater success of the commission.
This edifice today is supposed to bring comfort and create an ambience that will enhance the productivity of our supervising staff. I therefore bring an urge that all those that will occupy this building will repay the hard work, lift up and let us of our supervisors with greater output for the service of Abia.
The governor then inspected the Zone 9 Police Headquarters building undergoing construction and then the relief market at Amozoko. The market is to serve as an alternative for traders at the city center, popularly known as Easy Gates, who have until 8th of October to relocate to the relief market. He also inspected the Ozuitem water scheme projects. Next stop was at Uzuakole, where the governor launched the Osikapa Abia mill. He also performed the foundation laying ceremony for Isukwato proposed Central Motor Park, as well as commissioned a rice mill at Acha in Isukwato local government area. Governor Ikpeazu inspected and commissioned a total of 7 projects. Laura Okafor, MCL News.
The Abia State Police Command says it has tactically apprehended 2 men who are allegedly members of a deadly armed robbery squad. This comes hours after the state government placed 5 million naira bounty on any information that would lead to the arrest of members of the gang. The police command had on Saturday raised an alarm concerning an alleged intelligence report which showed plans to attack financial institutions in the state. The police public relations officer Jeffrey Obunna in a statement announced that through actionable intelligence, the police in the state were able to within a few hours arrest 2 members of the gang. He said efforts are in top gear to round up the remaining members with the information received from those in their custody. Obunna also said the command has concluded the profiling of the suspects. The statement also enjoined members of the public and financial institutions to go about their businesses as proactive measures have been put in place to check crime in the state. The Nigerian Bar Association has called for the immediate release of the convener of the Revolution Now protest, Omoyele Sowore, who is still in the custody of the Department of State Services. The NBA also made a case for other Nigerians who are still in the custody of the DSS even after a court has ordered their release. The association made the call in a statement by its National Publicity Secretary, Kunle Edo, on Sunday. It condemned the agency for the various acts of impunity and disobedience to court orders and described it as unfortunate. Edo said the conduct of DSS, which had now held Sowore for more than 50 days, was unacceptable in a country where there were laws. He added that such conduct by the DSS could not be condoned in a country where President Muhammadu Buhari professed at the recently concluded United Nations General Assembly to respect the human rights of citizens. The NBA noted that the DSS is cutting for herself the notorious image of an agency that enjoys treating judicial process with disdain, particularly as it pertains to obeying the orders of courts and enforcing the fundamental rights of Nigerians. And that's the much we can give you this morning from Omar. Now back to you, General, about for the rest of the news. I am Chetachi Chukwaja. Good morning.
Thanks very much, Chetachi Chukwaja. Hundreds of people protested in Lebanon's capital over increasingly difficult living conditions amid fears of a dollar shortage and possible price hikes. A clash broke out as protesters tried to break through security barriers in front of the cabinet office as anti-riot forces pushed them back with shields and batons. Demonstrators briefly cut off several Beirut thoroughfares, some with burning tires emitting black smoke. Around 500 people had gathered earlier in the capital's central Martyrs Square to march to the seats of government and parliament. Outside Parliament, dozens of men and women streamed in from a side street under the watchful eye of security forces. Parliament in July passed an austerity budget aimed at rescuing an economy crumbling under massive debt and unlocking billions of dollars in international aid. This week, fears of a dollar shortage have sparked anxiety over a possible devaluation of the Lebanese pound and price hikes. And now sports. Two-time African champions Enyimba have failed in their bids to qualify for the CAF Champions League group stage following their 1-0 loss to Al Hilal in Omdurman on Sunday. The People's Elephant a fortnight ago in Aba recorded a barren draw against the Sudanese side. While coach Osman Abdallah's men were optimistic they could get the needed result in Omdurman to still pull through. Nonetheless, the hosts did get the crucial goal they craved for barely 3 minutes into the second half, and they held on till the final whistle to progress with a 1-0 aggregate scoreline. While Al Hilal moved to the CAF Champions League group phase, Enyimba have stepped down to the CAF Confederation Cup. And to end the news this morning, let's take a look at the major stories. The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAN, has commenced the rehabilitation of the runway at the Akano Abiam International Airport, Enugu. National Emergency Management Agency has issued a notice to 4 communities in Imo State to relocate to safer sites over a possible flooding. Despite the country's fast rising internet usage, it is yet to benefit from the global e-learning market, estimated to worth over $170 billion. Two-time African champions Enyimba have failed in their bid to qualify for the CAF Champions League group stage following their 1-0 loss to Al Hilal in Omdurman on Sunday. That was the news, and thanks for watching. I am Jonah Oje. Have a good morning.